Okay, recording started.
Alright, so after a bit of a rocky thing, yes,
I'm
agreed.
already mad enough of myself. You don't need adding that. Alright, I'll just take a knife then
People are people are allowed to feel how they feel. Also, don't make that joke. Come on, man.
I'm being serious.
A lot of shit's been happening, so let's see here. Okay, yeah, we'll say just to skip out the entire sequence. The party traveled a good, reasonable distance, set up camp, and on one party member's watch, uh, you saw something coming towards you. Enemies. Let me just. God damn it! The monsters did not stay. Fuck.
I went 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, it's to make up for everything.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, honestly, I feel bad, and this is the only way we can catch up and make but for lost time. And I will continue not to forgive myself for the rest of the end of days.
No, learn from it. Like I told you, learn from it. There's no point in beating yourself up.
Hmm.
So we're gonna play or what?
Apparently, Angie said
Yes,
when.
it just looks like for some reason with the recent update, Roll20 decided, hey, you know those that battle map you set up months in advance?
Alright.
Yeah, about that.
I'm a little confused about something. So are we
Ugh.
something on water or on land?
Through the river, but resting on land.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. All right, there you are.
Hmm.
All right, there we go.
You know, the theater around look for the new little boy shorts kind of reminds me about the When Life Goes On song. On
Yeah.
Elementary.
Right, here we are.
See, whenever I think of light,
If my mouse will decide. All right, into the purple or pinkish. I really can't tell. My eyes are a bit little. My brain's a little bit special that way.
neon pink.
I guess.
Alright, so
Go ahead, set your characters in the cube.
is this a pond or is like
That's a pond. Yeah.
okay.
I decided, try to mix things up, put a few environmental, quote unquote, hazards.
Alright,
Let's see.
is that light sources or does it look like something else?
It looks like a ball of light.
Oh.
That we'll say you saw like a little bird fly past it. It shocked it midair, killing it instantly.
Oh, living lightning balls.
God damn
Not
it.
quite.
What?
Well, that's
Why
what
did
that's what Norlight says. Like, oh, living lightning balls.
Okay, okay, this is the second time where roll 20 refuses to let me place my character token.
Let
Uh,
me do it.
damn it.
Can you see it?
Hold on. I need to
Oh,
grab
yeah,
my
definitely make it now.
grab something real quick.
And I will set down Monsieur Mammoth.
So, is this like a horde of?
Yeah, it is a full blown Doom incarnate of Doom.
Yeah, I see my token.
Sorry, incarnate of Gloom. They both rhyme, okay?
Good old gloom.
Oh, did you? Okay, I'll
Yeah,
just add it in manually.
yeah.
Oh no, never mind. Okay,
I did not roll high.
Oh,
all right,
wow.
and
roller, roller. Oh, oh.
I can't tell if that's my highest initiative roll or not, but it feels like it is.
I miss having high decks. I want it back, Auntie.
I'm just waiting for when we have a next level up so I could finally increase my dexterity to a flat 20.
Wait, is next level an ASI? Hold on. Okay, the will-o-wisps. Big Saturday creature. Roll a one. It'll be come on. It'll be hilarious. You know you want to. Still going before it. I'll take it.
yep.
Uh,
And let's mess with the initiative order. There we go.
Oh yeah, next level is an ASI.
Yes, it is. Let's see here. So, it's top of the round. A will-o-wisp. Uh-huh. Is going to float
What is this
towards
thing?
the incarnate of gloom, a full-blown one.
Ah, nice.
hmm.
All right, and it's going to attempt to shock you, Norlai.
East.
18 misses. Okay. Let's see here, and as a bonus action, let's see. Make a Constitution saving throw
Uh,
as it begins to. You feel the area get cold.
Alright. I'm curious what effect it's going to do.
All right, you're fine. As you try to, uh, you know, as you try to avoid it, you're successful or resist it. Trixie,
What, don't you?
Yes.
Eh.
Okay. 1 second. Still checking something about a spell.
Mhm.
Switching to my desktop because it looks like my phone battery is starting to get a bit too low for my liking. That all right with you guys?
Uh,
Fine by me.
All right.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What did you say?
I'm switching over to my desktop mic because phone battery is getting a bit too low for my liking.
All right.
Okay. So So I've got multiple options. I could summon big chunks again.
That is true.
But alternatively, I could do this. Using my reverse concertina as my spell casting instrument. What that is, I think it's some sort of, I presume it's some sort of art. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
All right. At which point?
Let's see. Yeah, boy.
Right. Okay. Setting down. All right. Deploying the boy for map marking.
But actually, here's a quick question. Is Hypnotic Pattern, is it persistent? Like if something, like if the creature enters the area of the effect, is it subjected to it?
No. That's what makes. Sorry. That's what makes hypnotic pattern so good.
Okay.
Yeah. And the best part is that it doesn't even count as a charm, which it really should. All right. So wisdom.
Hang on. Hang on. I think it. Wait a second. Hold up. Sorry, not the reverse concertina. The. Sorry, 1 second. My computer's freezing up.
Why did the Gloom roll a natural 20?
For a total of 22.
Wait. Oh, okay, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So the will-o-wisp is under the effects of hypnotic pattern.
Wait, hang on.
Oh yeah, they are charmed.
It does matter. Hang on.
Yeah, sorry. It says
Hang
on a
on, hang
failed
on, hang on.
save, they are charmed.
Hang on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I said hang on.
Sorry.
What are you trying to do? Explain.
50 times. Okay, so I'm using my instrument of the bards, and when you play an instrument while casting a spell that causes any of its targets to be charmed on a failed saving throw, it imposes disadvantage on the save.
All right.
Would still be at 20, which still beats out your spell DC.
I think my spell DC is. I gotta double check what my spell DC is. Oh, it just meets. Darn it,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Just
my-
the minimum.
I thought my DC was 21%.
Yeah, unless your instrument of the bards
Okay.
increases your spell DCs.
Right. Incapacitated
It does,
and
I think,
charmed.
but yeah.
All right. However, the the gloom is not so affected.
Alright, okay.
And since it's an illusion spell, you're invisible.
So, gonna move. Could do anything else.
I'm gonna move out of the way. Like, hang on. Like over here. And like up. Mostly just up.
All right.
Like 50 feet up.
Alright, and will that be the end of your turn?
I can't really think of. Oh, I'll hand out Bardic Inspiration to Norla.
Alright. That's very kind of you. And is that it?
Yep.
Alright. Right. Jonas,
Yeah.
it is now your turn.
Okay.
There's now a glowing ball that's attempting to shoot lightning hopelessly at Norlai, and it looks like Trixie has now turned invisible after having cast a spell here, a hypnotic pattern. So
30-foot cube.
yeah, might want to avoid that.
Then you could like
Make it
put like
visible towards us. Because I can't see the
Oh,
shit.
I am so sorry. Oh God.
Yeah, I hope you put
There we
it.
go.
Okay.
so
Not that really matters because it's one shot thing, right? Like you can enter the area safely.
It's a concentration spell, so anything that enters that thing within range has to make that wisdom saving throw. And that includes allies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the same with like entangled. I think like if anyone walks into an entangled space, they have to make that save
Or
throw.
spike growth.
Yeah.
Or yes, but
Yeah.
regardless, dragon.
yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, my apologies then.
So the will-o-wisp in front of Norlai isn't charmed, right?
No, it's not. Just the one on the way back.
Hmm. Let's see here. Uh, so thunderclap's a cantrip. So I'll just I'm just gonna get basically get up close and sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I read my spells quickly because it's been a while since I used my cantrips.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
Get around here. And then I'm gonna use Thunderclap on these will-o-wisps in front of me.
Alright, on this will-o-wisp. Okay, has to make a con save. Alright.
Wow.
No
9.
mod, so God damn it!
For a thing that only has a 0 in a constitution, how the fuck did it make it?
Roll 20. Why are you so cool all of a sudden?
Okay. So, any bonus actions?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, nothing that could help in this situation right now.
Eh,
Because I don't think I have many spells I can be. Hey, attack. I don't have any attack spells I can cast as a bonus action. Unless like Dark Bolt or Freezing Bolt, Frenzied Bolt can be cast as bonus action.
Unless
Nope.
you're sorcerer. And you can quick the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes that's what makes sorcerers great.
Yeah, quick spell. Yeah, very useful. Alright.
Well, I don't got anything else, so I'm just gonna.
End your turn.
I was gonna use like the remaining amount of my movement to like move out of the way,
Backing up, backing up.
and then my turn.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, in that case, never mind. Never mind.
No, you're good. It missed.
It
Oh.
missed. It's probably inside of me. Just like.
Hmm.
Alright. Yeah.
All right.
Right, and there we go. Will-o-wisp does nothing because incapacitate thanks to Trixie. Norline.
Alright, so is this just a literal ball of light, or does it look like it's an actual, like, physical creature that I could grasp?
Make a Make a perception check.
Oh boy, here I go perceiving.
Then a constitution save.
Is this ball of light actually a ball of light?
Stares intently at sun.
Alright, and a con save. Alright, there we go.
24.
Before your eyes decide to,
Tear
give
up.
out, you can see that straight through the light. So not physical, unfortunately.
Then it's time for plan B, as in bottle. I'm gonna take one of my empty balls and I'm gonna catch this thing. Quickly.
Oh god. Alright, gloss it.
Yep. So, I'm flying into a rage first, and then I'm gonna attempt to grapple it with a bottle.
I'm sorry, grapple it?
Grapple it with a bottle in hand, trying to capture it in the bottle.
Okay.
You're not gonna try to make alcohol out of that, are you?
Oh, I'm about to do something else. So, athletics.
Yep, athletics. Unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately,
Does it go through
it
the
is
bottle?
immune. Yeah, it is immune to the grappled condition because it's incorporeal.
Com-
There's nothing to grab,
Even,
unfortunately.
even when using a bottle to capture.
Yes, that is a physical object which you can phase through.
So only like magic attacks or like an enchanted weapon really can they harm it?
Maybe. Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
Wait a minute, my improvised attacks count as magical, meaning the bottle would count as magical.
Oh.
Ha!
Ah. Okay. Then for the duration, then okay, it has to make a dex save. Actually, it's still immune, but that is due to its incorporeal movement. So I'll allow it for this time.
Yep.
Ignore it. The 25, 27.
I
As
still managed to grab the thing because that's a natural 20.
and in your rage, you managed to bottle the will-o-wisp, and you can't tell what emotional state it is. It probably doesn't even have an emotional state, but it's sort of beating itself against the glass hopelessly.
Yep. And now I'm gonna look at this incarnation of gloom with this thing in my hand and baseball pitch this thing at it at fucking full speed.
All right, make a improvised ranged weapon attack.
Just.
I'm just imagining you just fastball it. It will be with disadvantage because it doesn't. Okay. Roll damage.
Jonas is just staring at this like dumbfounded, just
Oh,
like
I forgot to add the 2 points of rage. 3 points. Yeah, but that's still that's 23 damage.
You observe as you see her pull out a bottle, and she's like, "She better not try to bottle it. That's physically impossible." As she then just bottles it, and then performs a yeet.
Just whips this thing
My
at the
God.
gloom at fucking Mach 2. Just whip the thing. Just like, congratulations, you're a weapon. Wait, what? Ah!
Anyways,
and now I'm just like Jonas is just like, look, of all the things I've seen, that has possibly got to be one of like the dumbest things I've seen in my life, and I've seen some stupid things.
If that,
It's
if
12
that
damage.
was fucking had a face, that face would be like an expression of what the fuck just happened.
It's physically in an emotional state of gloom. It knows nothing but gloom.
It
All
wished
things
that it
go
was
boom.
dead at that moment, but unfortunately, it's still alive.
Yeah.
Is it doom and gloom all things go boom
Basically, yes.
in Dexter's Lab?
God damn it.
I was not
Okay.
expecting that reference, but I mean, it's a welcome one. It's a surprising scene change, but a welcome one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
And I'll just menacingly approach this like the gloom beam, like the wisp. Like I'm gonna do, like just like rolling up my sleeves. I'm like I'm gonna do it again.
yeah, you do see the wisp upon making impact against the gloom does phase out of it because once it made impact, it's no longer magical. And just sort of go and run in or sort of fly somewhat in semicircles.
All right.
Is that the end of your turn?
Was it one of my attacks to grapple and then the other attack to throw it? So that was
You
both.
also rage, so yeah.
Yeah. So that's all my actions for now.
Wait, is like grappling, only uses a bonus action?
Grappling replaces one of my attack actions.
Yeah, it counts as an attack.
Yeah.
All right.
So doing the improvised throwing attack was
Was my first attack, and then like grappling, getting this thing in the bottle was my first attack, was which grapple, and then my second attack was me
oh
throwing this thing at Mach 2 at the gloom.
you have multiple attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have multi attack.
The incarnate of gloom is going to approach you. And engulf you. I need for you to make for me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save. 21.
21. As you do, as you do backstep out. All right. And it will that after failing to engulf you, it is going to attempt to. You see it a sort of shadow appear from it and extend out towards you. 17 both ways. God motherfucking dumb.
It missed.
That was its first attack. Second, 27.
Alright, that one does hit.
Alright, you take 26 psychic damage.
Thank God for temporary HP.
And the third and final attack.
Natural one.
Miss. And yes.
It failed to cause such despair that they ended up just causing a slight glimmer of hope instead.
What a shame. It's never gonna experience hope. And that will be the end of its turn. Mammoth is going to perform thing that he as far as he knows will work. It should work on this thing. He's going to cast Calm Emotions. But he's going to make sure that you're not inside the cube. So let's see. Okay. It needs to make in this case, which activates its weakness.
Just to make mention, because like I don't think the spell would actually work on me because it only ends when I choose to make it end.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that at the moment.
Yeah.
So the craziness of combat. Okay, so he has to make a wisdom save. It
Almost
It
naturally
fails.
Wanda.
And takes 2d10 psychic damage.
At the start of each turn.
Mm-hmm. As you notice a cool, calming air sort of tornado around this thing as it begins to sort of quiver, and the screams begin to, the moans of despair begin to dissipate somewhat. Not a lot, but somewhat.
Hmm.
I'll just put that there. And as a bonus action, let's see, he can't Eldritch Blast because that's an action. He's also circled the moon, so you don't. Actually, would he want to do that? Yeah, he's going to He's going to use his bonus action to wild shape into. Let's see. A Earth Elemental. If this thing will actually set down properly. Alright. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm just going to put him right over here. And here, and mark him with like a green. And he is going to then burrow 30 feet down and end his turn. Just put a
A purple marker. B.
oh damn, though, is there no rock symbol? Booga booga.
Let's see.
What? I'm just gonna put this. There we go. Will-o-wisp.
The one I threw.
Yes, this one is not affected by the incarnate being engulfed in the incarnate. In fact, it appears to revitalize it a little bit. Fortunately, it hasn't received any damage, so let's see here.
The question is, will it go after me again, or be too scared shitless to do anything?
That implies it has emotions, other than pain and suffering.
Oh yeah, yeah, it would have made a saving throw if it got hit by the combination roll too. That's right.
Hmm.
Yes, unfortunately, it. Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, it was within the range.
Okay. 7.
Sad.
Fail. All right. It will then vibe as it floats away. There we go.
Like, it reevaluated its life decision to be like, you know what, I don't need to be here.
You know what? I choose peace. And then it just walks there. It will then just take the dodge action. Trixie.
Well, I'm a little disappointed I'm so far away, but you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
No.
One will-o-wisp hypnotized, the other one's vibing off.
I do not vibe with this
Trixie?
universe.
Trixie is going to look. It reappears, looking really miffed that this incarnate film doesn't seem impressed by her artistic flair, if you will. So she's going to drop the spell. She's going to drop the spell, and so she reappears. Does the incarnate have a face of any kind?
Well, not a conventional face. It has no forward or back.
Does it have like a direction
It
that
does.
it looks in?
It has faces everywhere on its form.
Trixie's going to that thing and then go and then like fly right up into one of its faces and say, "Hey, look at me, look at my stuff," and then cast hypnotic pattern again.
Okay.
Are you centering it this time?
Roll,
Are you centering it like this?
roll,
Okay.
like this.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Is perfect.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a fail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, right there. That makes sense. Well, this guy already failed. He can't. This little buddy failed. He can't. He can't be doubly, dazed.
Yeah.
But he rolled a 24, so it unfortunately
Nope,
succeeds.
disadvantage.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
right. So 9. Okay.
Yep.
Is
This
now.
the bars are really good.
Yep. It is now stunned and incapacitated, which means the next attack will be with advantage, or melee attack will be with advantage and count as a critical hit.
Oh, Jonas, let me hit it. I got something.
Oh, hit what?
It's now stunned, so if anyone hits it, it counts as a critical.
No, it's not stunned. It's
Oh,
incapacitated.
yeah, incapacitated, which would count as a crit if you melee hit it. Which means let me smash it.
Well, I mean, I was considering like firing a lightning bolt as a level 5 spell at it.
Uh, okay.
Yeah, but
Here,
what?
here's
When you,
yeah.
I was like to point out that when it gets hit, it'll be uh, it will no longer be affected by the spell.
Yeah, but okay. Here's what I'm suggesting. Hold action to cast lightning bolt after I strike it, so that way you can still get off your action, and I can get in like a mass critical because it specifically procs on melee based attacks. So unless you have like a really high melee based spell,
A high melee base spell.
yeah, high damage, so like something high damage melee based spell, and like. But if all you have is lightning bolt, I would say just hold your action. Say you're gonna cast it at 5th level after I smack the thing.
I can also just cast Feeble Mind.
What's that spell do again?
That would not count as damage.
It's a level 8 spell.
Oh yeah.
It's target takes 46 psychic damage. You must make a intelligence saving throw. If failed, save creature's intelligence score becomes 1.
Let's see. I'm trying to read the effects of what the spell hypnotic patterns. Okay. Uh, if the spell attacks, affects, it takes any damage. Takes any damage.
Yeah. Right. I also misunderstood the thing. The concentration is for the effect. So that means okay, this one is still infected.
Yeah. So yeah, any sort of damage will pop it out of its hypnotic patterns, undoing any sort of like melee crit potential. So I'm suggesting that maybe hold action to cast spell after I hit it and just decide on what you want to do after that because like I can do massive damage with a crit.
I kind of just, I mean, I kind of wanted to just at least make, is try and cast some kind of spell because
You still can. I'm just saying like let me
Yeah.
get off
Held
of
action. Yeah,
yeah.
there is such. Yeah, held action is something you can do, where you have to specify on the exact trigger of your held action and what type of attack or action you will do. like holding a glass bottle over your head and next to a doorway and ready actioning to hit anyone that walks through the door with a glass bottle.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. You can hold action cast spell until such action is completed, such as
Yeah.
me hitting the thing.
Yeah. That being said, with leveled spells, with spells excluding cantrips, if the trigger doesn't occur, then the spell slot is basically
Preserved.
extended. But uh, yeah, we'll say that it's more of like no, we'll refurbish that. Say if the held action doesn't occur, you don't expend the spell slot.
All right. I mean, I'll I'll held action and like hold off and like try to like casting like lightning bolt at level 5. Since the only other thing I can do with like level 5 spells is either use mass cure wounds or hold monster.
On okay,
Yeah,
that's
so
held
that's
action.
yeah.
Oh, oh, that is.
That wow,
Oh,
that
sorry.
I'm kind of disappointed because I was expecting that to be higher because it said
It might
roll 8.
after what I'm about to do to it, it might finish it off.
Yeah, that is still 30 points of damage. That is very, very good.
Yeah,
Because just saying because regular like lightning bolt takes rolls 8d6, and I just use a level 5 spell slot to only get it at fucking 3.
Don't worry, it happens to the best of us.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm readying the lightning bolt.
It
yeah.
happens to seven in every seven to in every between 10 bards. It happens to every 7 bards, so don't worry, you're not alone.
Of course, you make a fucking erectile dysfunction joke.
It's easy, okay?
Come on, man, have some class. Don't go for low ball jokes.
If your
Okay.
if your held
All right,
action lasts for more than 4 hours, please consult a doctor.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna hold action level 5 lightning bolt, and I'll end my turn.
Alright, Norlai, it is now your turn because the Will-O-Wisp is incapacitated and can't get up.
Alright, so I'm gonna form my ale weapon first, made out of the aura sharpness and the wild whiskey, which means let's see what the wild magic table says this effect will be.
So it counts as a plus something weapon?
Yeah, it counts as a +3, and now it also gets the effect of a wild magic surge effect.
Yes.
Alright, 6 and 55. Let's see what that is. Alright, 6 means moderate, 55. Uh, oh, protected from fiends for 1 hour.
Hey, that's very good. Gold. Yeah. The no, the sort of metallic-y looking parts of your equipment suddenly begin to glow gold very faintly for some reason.
And this is where the pain is gonna be brought. Because, Eldritch Smite.
Yeah. Yeah, and that doesn't require. And because you're raging, despite you raging, you can still do that thing because it's not casting a spell.
Yep, and bonus action adding smash damage. So this is just. I'm adding damage on top of damage. I'm gonna have to randomly roll the extra damage.
20. Just first roll to hit. Okay, 28 hits.
Yeah.
First, make sure that all your things are ticked.
Double checking. I can take the right things. Yep, they're all ticked, and I'll have to randomly roll all the extra additional dice.
Okay. All right. So, Oh god. Okay, so let me just because it's immediate. It's automatically a crit, so I need to roll.
Yeah, another 3d8 for the smite.
Mm-hmm.
An additional d6. Oh, d8. Oh, another d8 for the additional vestige damage.
For the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an additional,
An additional d12.
well, additional 2 because vertical critical.
Oh, yeah, right. So 2d12.
Hold on,
Or is it 3? No,
oh,
it's
yeah.
2.
I think, hold on. I'm thinking about it because it's, an additional damage die for crit, so normally it'd be a d12 on an extra, so it'd be 3d12. That's right. Because my brain had to do math.
Alright. Alright. And that appears to be all the damage.
So after bonus action, smash this thing. I don't imagine it looks too happy. As it snaps out of its hypnotic patterns. Yep.
It's a total of 84.
Alright.
84 damage. And then Jonas's lightning bolt of 30.
Yeah, and just to clarify, I'm trying to like aim it like so that it could reach the will wisp all the way back there.
It will. Considering the spell's range, yeah.
Alright, I'll let you make the saving throw before I make my next attack. Because I still got one more. Because let's see if it takes the full brunt of this lightning bolt. Andy?
Yeah, no, I'm just currently. I rolled the attack, or not the attack, the saving throw. It just appears to be taking its time.
Hit it again, see if it pops up.
I'm just gonna wait 3. Okay, that's good. A shame.
God damn it.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, it saved, unfortunately, so that is halved 15.
And I
Actually, no, hold on. It has disadvantage because yeah, it's incapacitated, so it automatically fails, right? Fuck, I forgot. So never mind.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, in the moments of me striking you, it will hit immediately with
no.
your lightning bolt.
Does that technically make it count as to make it like a simultaneous attack then if it's like being happening at the exact same time as Lorelai doing her funny move?
Yeah.
Yeah, a fucking funny. It's a oh god, it's a super move.
It's more like one of those combo attacks from Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Or
God,
Cronus trigger.
oh god.
I was thinking more like like Marvel's Capcom with like the Team Hyper combo or like attacks.
Yeah.
So just to quickly describe this, because I think it needs this. So Norlai, you ready and swing back your weapon made of wild magic and whiskey. And as you begin to concentrate through with the rage, focusing your disdain for this thing into your weapon, to everyone else, before it makes impact, it looks like it's engulfed in some sort of very small blizzard. As you then just slam down, all chopping off one, or not bisecting one bit, making which causes it to force itself to reform, but a bit smaller now. And as that happens, before it's truly no longer incapacitated, how do you want to describe it? Like a kamehameha, or
Well, I was thinking more like, special beam cannon.
Masakata! Masita! Oh, what the hell is this? Special beam!
yeah, basically. You just special beam lightning bolt right through the bastard, or right through the abomination, and God motherfucking damn, that failed.
Just I
That was a
just
close
wanna fly.
fail. That was very close. Well, that one's dead.
It was singing just I want to fly, and just immediately just bug zapper noise. Just,
I'm just imagining it's just the fucking smash lightning, or not lightning, the energy beam, the hyper beam, whatever, or just engulfs him while it's just vibing. All right, and that was only your first attack.
yeah.
That one is dead, just to confirm.
Nice.
And
I'm gonna say screw it and spend my. Oh wait, I can't do it because it's once per turn. Never
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Come on, let's not get drunk with power right now. I get it that your character is the alcoholic, but let's not
Okay.
get drunk with power.
First and foremost, was that a pun?
Uh, I plead the fifth.
All right, there you go.
Jeez. All right, so that's another Jesus 23 damage. Oh no, yeah, it has to make saves against my alcohol or get drunk. We forgot about doing that with the
Despite
first.
it being immune
Well,
to poison.
magical alcohols.
Yeah, exactly. It ignores its immunity.
Yeah.
Or actually, wait.
Yeah.
No, that would fall under resistance.
Well,
No.
it-
Yeah, fuck it. No, yeah, right here we are.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, because I make magical alcohol so I can bypass the immunities to the conditions and the.
Yeah, I put it in the GM notes for the incarnate because I guess I knew it was going to happen at some point. While magical whiskey passes through enemy immunity.
Yeah.
Remember, dingus.
Can I offer an alternate flavor for that combo attack? Because that's really cool and in my head.
Sure.
Okay. So as Trixie reappears, she casts another hypnotic pattern, stunning both base creatures and allowing for long enough for to get a critical hit in. Nora turns up to raises back the sword, and as she's about to bring it crashing down, Jonas's lightning bolt strikes the tip of the sword, causing it to glow with lightning. And Norla brings the sword swinging down, unleashing a shockwave of lightning in a line.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
That is
So.
a lot better, actually.
Yeah. All right. So Constitution save throw against my ale.
Yes. Which is what I would say if it had no chance, but yeah. A 1.
All right.
It has a 1. Its Constitution modifier is a +1.
So, yeah. So it gets how many levels of drunkenness along with. I
In this
just.
case,
I just.
6th level.
Yeah. So I just realized I used the oil of Sardis and the wild magic whiskey. So does that mean it rolls on the wild magic church table?
I will say no.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens the moment you create it.
Okay. So.
So, yeah.
No additional effects from my alcohols other than getting it drunk. Got it. In this case, yeah.
This thing has been fucked up.
Hmm.
6 levels of
Alright.
drunkenness.
Yep, 6 levels of drunkenness. The impossible's happened. You managed to get a ghost drunk. Is that enough for you? Does it always have to be about the dragons and not the ghosts? I'm kidding. It's fine.
It's easy to get a spirit flash to drag into another beast.
Alright. So you see, as its form begins to sort of shake and sort of like a piece of Jello, or like a piece of Jello. As it will take the additional damage from the calm emotion spell. Or actually, no, it has
2d10.
to make a. Oh wait, no, it has to make a Wisdom save against that because it received 2 instances of damage.
Let's see.
A nat 1.
21.
Well, it still
Wait, no,
be it would
well,
it'd be
oh, never
drunk
mind.
after the first
Yeah,
first
yeah,
strike, and then the second strike and then the second strike was just additional
heavy
damage.
fucking debuffs. God damn.
Thank God for levels of drunkenness.
Thank you, Mage-Hand Press. Very cool. And
Yeah.
now we'll make 3 attacks towards you, Norlai, with disadvantage because that's 6 levels of drunkenness.
I'm gonna kill you and keep on killing you. Miss, miss, miss.
Yeah, you easily just you just sidestep just calmly. Oh, I almost forgot the extra damage.
Yep, the 2d10.
I don't think it's 2d10. Let me ping it again. Oh no, yeah, it's 2d10. My bad.
Yep.
For some reason I thought it was 4d6, but never mind. 15
15.
points of damage.
Nasty.
All right. It is barely standing. Is past bloodied, quote unquote, as it's shivering, and will end its turn there. And yeah,
I hope I can kill it.
let's see.
Because I kind of want to kill it.
Don't worry, it'll be our kill. Insert fucking Soviet Russia theme.
It'd be
I'll
our kill. Our kill down here.
Incarnate Gloom ends turn.
Will that be playing before or after Stalin has his stroke?
Anyways.
Right. Yeah, I forgot about that. But let's see. I need to check the movement for Earth Elemental because it's I've never used an Earth Elemental before for like a NPC or what have you.
Hmm. Hmm.
So he's gonna burrow upwards and through over here, and it will make 2 attacks. Or actually, hold on, is it 2 attacks? Yeah, 2 attacks with advantage.
17 and
Come on
27.
and slam, and welcome to the jam.
The
Yeah.
slam jam. Hey ho, what you gonna do?
Yep. It's
All right, both. Okay, so only one of them. So actually, no, both of them hit.
yeah. It's about to say, I'm like, this thing has a high DC. or
So
high AC.
the first one kills it. There's a 10 hit points as he appears there and does like a. It just shoves it. He shoves his fist into it, and then just like drags it across and out of the incarnate. And as it begins to dissipate, he goes in for a not necessary, but just a
Precautionary measure.
cautionary measure. A quick kick to its form, which causes it to dissipate and disappear. At least as far as you know,
Yeah.
or can tell. He then points over to that thing and makes graveling, sort of clacking, graveling rock noises.
Yeah, trying to make the signal for you're next.
Or either that, or to tell you guys, hey, like, last one, or something.
Yep.
No, so was it that instead? Trixie.
Yes.
Is
Now you're talking.
yeah, is there still that one wisp that's staring at hypnotic sweet nothings?
Yes. So let's see what I'm gonna do.
I should consider
I've
start
got
investing in
eight.
magic balls.
I mean, do we really need to consider like finishing this thing off? Considering the fact we just took care of like the incarnate of gloom.
Well, kind of, but also it'd be funny to see how it's taken out.
If I get a chance to take
Okay.
it out, I'm gonna take it out in the freaking weirdest way possible.
So you're saying
Okay.
so?
So I'm. You know what? I'm going to do something funny if I can double check. Ability. Uh, you know what? Actually, crap that. It's not worth it, but I know. Let's see. I suppose character sheet. No, I didn't forget. And then they.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm. You know what? I'm gonna do this because it's funny.
Okay.
Well, wait, are you even in
I'm gonna go
60
with.
feet of the creature? Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah. And if not, you could just lower yourself a bit. But either way, yeah. Oh God. Okay. First and foremost, what are you transforming it into? It has to be a creature, though.
Hang on. I'm going to say. Not a cake element or anything. That would make sense. That wouldn't work, unfortunately. Um,
You want to just turn into a
unless,
shark?
unless if you want to let me turn into like a muscle or something, just for the sake of funny.
Wait, are you using part one for yourself or the will-o-wisp?
A little less.
Okay.
Because it'd be funny.
Okay.
Would you be willing to let me? Would you be willing to let me turn it into like a stone or something, just because it's funny?
No, it's I will have to refer to it.
Specifically, it has to be a beast. So owl, rabbit, snake.
Chicken.
Fucking dolphins. Sorry, I have a very strong disdain for dolphins.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he has a very strong disdain for Florida oceans.
You can turn.
Okay, no.
Ooh. You could turn into a fish.
You're saying,
No,
Momo?
fairy dragons actually do eat small rodents, so I'm going to turn it into a mouse.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to quicken this spell.
Okay. All right. And
Quicken that
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw for the thing, because even though it's hit,
could succeed. Yeah.
yeah, I could see that. No,
It didn't succeed.
Nice.
All right. It is now been turned into a mouse. It falls on its back, confused. Does not appear to know how to stand.
Nice. Someone else want? Do we want to fill it in, or do we want to have some fun with it first?
I mean, I was tempted to like cast a level 3 lightning bolt on it as a joke.
I mean this thing is like
Okay,
a
in that case, I'm going.
yeah.
In that case, I'm going to try to eat it.
That thing was pure light. Are you sure you want to eat that, Norlai says?
Not anymore. So mouse. Now.
I rec as one with a medical proficiency, I recommend not eating anything that's made out of pure light.
It's not made out of pure light. Mouse and mouse.
Just Norlai has a raised finger like you're about to say something you're already trying to eat it. It's like, she'll find out soon.
Make for me an contested athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay. Bardic inspiration this. Let's see. Athletics.
I'll roll its dex, which is just a straight d20. Goddamn. Goddamn. What a shame. So
Nice.
so as a part of that attack, you now are holding them in your mouth. And that's about it for it.
No.
Oh, you can't swallow quite yet. That'll be next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have multi attack, it kind of sucks.
Jonas,
Yeah.
it is now your turn. You see that Trixie is now holding the glowing thing that's now been turned into a rat in her mouth.
I mean, I don't even know if we really need to do anything else at this point.
Yeah, well,
You want to
no.
just vicious mockery it?
If you know how polymorph works, how the way I know how it works, it's not gonna end well for.
Oh wait, shit! I didn't mean to do that. I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh. So so that means like if it's like turned into like a lesser creature, its hit points in its current form will be lowered, right?
Yeah,
Kind
but if you're also reading the effects of the polymorph, is something else.
As I said, like when it takes like its current form. Once when its current forms like hit points are depleted, it reverts back to its original form, like in a weakened state or something.
kind of, basically, yes.
Yeah, that's only if you do access damage, as in you overkill the original creature's HP.
Right? Yeah, so you might want to do a precise hit that won't hit Trixie if you want to try to kill it yourself. That can deal good damage.
I mean,
Wait, don't you have? Oh god, what's that first level spell that does psychic damage? Something else?
Feeble Mind.
No, it's
That's level 8. Yeah.
Um,
If you can't think of anything,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
well, I mean, I could just cast lightning bolt.
I'm.
That would hit me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would hit.
No, like
Well, token's currently inside other token, but token
Yeah.
can't be there because of displays.
Yes.
uh,
Yeah, because layering is fun.
uh, eh, I,
There you go.
yeah.
We're right back here.
Uh,
All right. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, so I'll cast magic missile.
my size
Okay.
they built this thing.
I think
And
you just make them really small in order to.
make them small and all directly hit the willow mouse.
Okay.
So it'll be
3 at base level. If you're upcasting it, so it's an additional 1 for every level.
so three so 3, 3, 2 total of 8 damage.
8. I mean, yeah, it does damage to it.
And
Will Wisp is kind of in your mouth. Feels fuzzy and tingly.
all right, neck. Oh, I already used my movement, so I got nothing else to do. I'm gonna end my turn.
Yeah.
See here. There we go. Finally, the Will-O-Wisp. The Will-O-Wisp has had enough of this shit. So it will then. Let's see here.
Yeah, I gotta put away these goddamn sunflower kernels. I'm just chewing these things way too casually.
It is going to start flying away and turn invisible. So that will provoke an attack of opportunity from Trixie if she'd like.
Can I still try to swallow it as my attack?
I will say sure. Make a
Sweet.
unarmed attack.
Okay, I don't have a
Unarmed attack
address
is
of it, so
okay. Yeah, unarmed attack is athletics if you're proficient, or just one of your attack
Wait,
rolls.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it's an attack roll just with your strength instead.
Yeah.
Because you're proficient with fists. Everyone is proficient with fists. It's just monks get higher damage dice.
Alright. Alright.
ignore the 4.
Nerf. Oh god, you fucking. You monster. Because you
Yes.
you yourself are a magical creature. Which means you can kind of make contact with it. You fucking bored him. You
Yes.
monster. Fate worse than death after undeath. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say it's. What the hell?
What is this?
That has to be a war crime somewhere.
Yeah. Ooh, you kidding? It is a war crime.
Jamie actually doesn't have any rights.
Yeah.
This is not a sapient undead. But yeah, that appears to clear up. And your passive perception.
Mine is a 25.
Okay, so you would immediately see it, but let's see. Trixie
18.
and
18.
oh, okay. And Jonas, what's your passive perception?
17.
All right, yeah, you would all notice where the gloom once was, what appears to be a purple mass, a mass of stone. It appears to be letting off this smoke.
Purple mass of stone.
Yes, the
Uh,
black stone appears to be letting out smoke.
uh,
After Chris eats
roll.
a little less, after Chris eats a little less, she burps out a puff of rocket lightning.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do not have lightning breath.
Okay.
No,
So, what role would it be to tell what the purple smoke emanating rocket is?
I mean, I was tempted to make a nature check, but I guess this
I
would
would
be.
say for either of you an Arcana check.
Oh,
Oh,
Definitely
okay.
some supernatural nature. Stones don't just glow.
26.
And, yeah.
11. I mean,
Alright.
now that's fairly history. Yeah.
It kind of makes sense because you're a bar lady. You don't study the arcane or learn about the difference between a devil and not devil demon between a ghost and a phantom, no, or a wisp. Yeah, or anything like that. So I mean, it's a pretty looking rock. It's very purple. Jonas, this is a shard of shadowite.
Looking at
Huh.
looking at just being like, Shadow, what?
Shadowite. These are stones or crystals that often appear or often can often be mined and extracted in the Shadowfell. However, there's one problem with that. It's the Shadowfell. So there is no mining, just the occasional, planeswalker who, decides to take one as a trophy, or someone who actually intentionally finds one or tries to look for one. And even then, it's difficult. And it appears to be embedded inside this. Appears to have been embedded inside this gloom. You would know that these things can be used for enhancing existing magical weapons. They can be used for to make a spellcast. They can be used as a spellcasting focus, like a gem, or not a gem, like a crystal something, or an arcane spellcaster's spellcasting focus. And they can also be made to perform certain rituals
Hmm.
that some would consider unnatural.
Synthetic, some might say.
Nah, it's more like less satanic and more akin to uh,
Wrong?
no, the ring.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
okay, calm down there for Palpatine.
Yeah. Okay. So, looking at Jonas, like, so, I'm gonna do. Tell us.
well, yeah, it's a Shadowfield shard. It's I don't know exactly how the Lumicar man should acquire it, but it's definitely something that shouldn't be left out in the open. So, for safety reasons, I'm gonna keep it secured in my bag of holding, so that it does not affect anyone else. But until it's prevent a proper way to control this thing.
Yeah. Oh, so what is it exactly besides being from the Shadowfell?
Uh, and this doesn't it do cursing again?
Cursing
Does it like a shard that
is
can like cause cursing when used with magical weapons?
not quite. It really depends on the person who crafts using it, but more often than not, it can be used to apply necrotic damage to a weapon, or make it so that it can store necromancy spells instead of using a pearl of power. It can be used to as a spell focus that enhances necromantic spells as well.
Hmm.
In addition to, and necromancy, of course, does also curses do fall under the area of necromancy, excluding Bane. Bane is a weird exception.
Hmm. Yeah. So basically that, and Jonas is just gonna pocket the Shadowfield shard so it doesn't, just for safety reasons, because don't want some poor random traveler to like pick it up and mess with it too much to the point where it backfires on them.
Yeah, or worse, somebody use it on you. Use it on you. I would say you'll also know. Yeah, these things can be used to outright entrap souls.
Yeah. Uh, well, my point's exactly. So I'm gonna pocket it. Yoink.
It is cold to the touch. Does anyone stop him?
I'm looking at me like anything in the Shadowfell I wouldn't touch directly with your hands.
Well, I mean, I'll use telekinesis to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have the telekinesis feat, so I can just safely pick it up and just like pocket it.
You do so. As you're moving as you pick it up and move it, you hear faint little whispers that you can tell because you're not making physical contact with it. You're still making some sort of contact with it, so you're gonna kind of get it like the weird, non-damaging effects of the crystal, which immediately stop as you drop it and stop using your telekinesis on it.
Ugh.
Huh.
That the last thing a doctor needs to hear, the whispers of the dead.
Well,
Yeah.
from what you told me, that thing can be used to enhance magical items, right?
Yeah, it can use it as magical items. Could also, just straight up take souls from people. So,
Okay. Let's only give that to a person that is trusted and not, straight up sell it or lose the thing.
look, just because I come from a merchant background doesn't mean I'm gonna sell something that can be used for nefarious deeds. I last thing I want to do is cause indirect harm to innocent lives.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm a man of integrity.
You're a doctor first, merchant second.
Yeah. Alright.
Exactly.
Alright.
Speaking of random like things, uh, will we eventually have time to like
Sleep?
uh to like do activities because I want to like step off the meteor I acquired earlier to like have it be forged into weaponry.
Yeah, we can say afterwards, after you take finish your, night of sleep and doing your watches, that yeah, you would have some time to yourself before, your group wants or needs to decides to travel to do stuff. That
Yes.
includes all of you. So, is there anything each of you would like to do?
Uh, I I really need to make a request to the guild to see if they can send me a pot of awakening for the laughing berries so I can get that thing growing. Because I want to have some producing some laughing berries soon. Because I want to be able to make more of the mystery. It's like more of the freaking wild magic drinks. Because they're interesting.
Roll a d20.
Let's see, D20. 18.
Okay. As you sort of begin to use it, it kind of you kind of hear warbling for a moment, so you just instinctively like pat it, and the warbling stops. Yeah, connection's gonna be iffy, but yeah, you managed to ask them. They say that sending it to your group would be, how do I put this? It may put you, not only the guild at risk, but also your group at risk.
Eh.
Since the well, it's not a fish. It is not, does not fit the technical term for wild magic, but the wild magic in the area, it is going. They don't know the effects, or
Yeah.
if it would even arrive in in its original state.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, it's like forget it then. I'll see. I'll have to wait or see if I can make nice with a nature spirit or something to get me another awakened plant.
Yeah, I mean, you do know the I guess home base kind of the castle or not castle the Munghai city ruins
Yeah.
that are able to keep you guys safe from the weirdos.
Yeah, but that would mean having to backtrack just for this one thing. It's like, let's just hope I make nice with a nature spirit or something. I can afford.
Momo, what will Trixie do?
Yeah. I don't know. That's good.
Does she want to prepare some magical gadgets to help her with her pranks?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. What would you like to make?
I'm not sure. Um, let's think. So I've got this item.
Oh,
I try to make more of it.
Oh no, not the bees.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
sorry, I had a bit of a flashback. Yeah, you would know that there's ways around the whole, you know, egg situation. If you can't find any, you could probably, what was I thinking? Probably use a rock in its place. It require a little bit of transmutation, but you know enough to make it permanent-ish.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
gotta be something edible.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Well, it's gotta be something edible, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make for me a Arcana check.
Well, they're doing that.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I was about to say while they were doing that. I'm gonna look around the area for any unique ingredients that might have popped up in this weirdness bubble.
Hmm. And
Sorry, Walnut.
I shall accompany her because Joan is too likes to have new ingredients.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question: does my reroll include bardic inspiration die, or does it stick with the person?
It does not include your bardic inspiration die.
Yeah.
28.
Yeah, or 21 technically. I don't think bards. The only bard I think can do that.
Could do
Are
abilities. Yes, spell scars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the cool bard though.
Uh,
Hey, what about me?
okay.
You're the smart bard.
Okay, I can accept that.
You want to help me out with work together?
And then there's Norla. She's drunk.
I mean, I guess what's like want me to like assist with?
Well, I'll say with your 21, you easily actually, you look around for any eggs that preferably any that appear rotten. It's the fall, so any eggs that would have should have hatched, would have long by now.
I prefer something edible, but
Well,
that works too.
are you planning on eating the bees?
Nobody's
No, I'm planning on keeping it as a gift to our uh,
Ah, you bastard.
Yeah. Here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. Unless you have a bag of cooling, the thing ain't gonna preserve. You're not gonna be able to keep fresh eggs for
Say,
long.
because because these eggs are being, magically modified, they don't have a shelf life because they're magically enchanted. They can't go. They can't decay by natural means. They have to be decayed by magical means.
So wait, eggs of bees is something she can make?
Yeah.
It's not a found item, is it? Because like that does like the way I'm reading it, it's like it's an item that you find, not something you
Yeah.
trade.
Momo talked to me about it. Her character, she's playing a trickster, so I greenlit the idea of her knowing how to make. I allowed. I'm allowing the knowledge of basic prank items for her. Like bee bee eggs, a wand that'll force a smile on somebody.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I was confused a little bit. I was like, oh, okay. I get it now. I get you.
and as well as a few advanced because she is 15th level. So
Yeah.
I'm more of a fan of the Hunt Showdown jar of bees.
yeah, but yeah, you managed to uh perform the correct rituals uh, using your environment, a piece of honeycomb, a bit of uh, bit of sand, and a little bit of luck. You create you create 3 eggs.
yes.
That is the most you can make in one sitting. But yeah, I would say for something like this, because they're relatively rudimentary and simple, uh, it takes about like 15 minutes per egg,
Egg.
total of an hour. Egg.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll give Jonas and me some time to see if there's any unique plants that are growing in this now magical dome of weirdness.
Mm. Not quite a dome, but sure.
Well,
Make your survival.
dome, sphere, whatever you want to call it.
Mm.
It's a circle that both it's both the same thing.
No, I mean, you know what? Just for the funnies, I'll use a charge of bardic inspiration for pure skill. Just
Yeah.
Because why not? Hey, that's
hey,
20. That's
Pretty
27.
good.
27. Hey,
Almost as good as Norlai, but you know what? It's not a contest. You both find 2 different things. One, uh, Norlai, you find what appears to be a yeah, what appears to be a rose or, or rose-like plant that appears to be uh, dancing. Even as you accidentally step on it, it appears to spring up and continue dancing as if nothing happened.
So
Dancing roses.
dancing roses. All right. How
Yeah.
much do I successfully clip off, and do I find any seeds?
Well, I will say, let's see here. You managed to pluck 15 roses. Not pounds, just individual roses, because
Yeah, the roses aren't gonna weigh much.
they're not going to weigh much. Why bother carrying a shitload? I mean, unless it's like for a event, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Jonas, however, with a bit of magical luck from your bardic die, or rather from you pushing yourself even further beyond, you find what appears to be a bird, or no, yeah, a bird that's made of plants.
Ah, oh, that's something.
A shrubbery bird, if you will.
Not quite. You've never seen these things before. This is your, yeah, first time actually seeing these things. What do you do?
Well, I guess first off, I would make a nature check to see what if it has like a if it has any specialty herbs or berries in it
All right,
that would like make it sought after.
make a nature check. I will say with disadvantage because it's okay.
16.
All right,
Hmm.
16. That's good. Um, you would okay. You see that this hummingbird plant thing uh very much resembles a strain of uh not vanilla. What the fuck am I thinking of? Yeah, no, yeah. It very faintly resembles the sort of local vanilla plant, but ever so faintly. However, you can see that at the very least it's in bloom, which means if you're quick enough, you can, and you're fast enough, you can just grab, you can just sort of or sort of how do I put this? When you have a straw and it has something chunky inside, so you pinch one end and then run your finger the pinch across it to force it all out.
And honestly, I'm more interested about how to seeing bird made entirely out of nature than the whole and just the fact that it has this and just the fact that it has vanilla like plants.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll,
I'm
I'll
almost
say
like tempted to see want to see if I could like tame it with even though my animal I barely have any points in animal handling.
yeah, I would say you also notice it does not have eyes. It has has something that vaguely resembles an eye, but is definitely not anything made of flesh.
Hmm. I guess technically it would be better if I asked. Well, I see if it's possible, like to tame if this creature even can be tamed, since I'm more still interested in keeping it.
Yeah.
Make for me a animal handling. Are you gonna try to use any bait or lure?
I mean,
What
I
do you?
guess like one of the use one of the could use like one of the laughing berries as bait.
All right. Then make the animal handling check with advantage.
All right, 23.
23.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be a lot lower, but hey, I'll take it.
Roll 20 through you a bone. Oh no. So you carefully sort of produce a knife. It begins to sort of step back for a little bit, as instead you just very slowly, split the berry in half. You eat one half and extend the other one, to it as as you put away the knife. It's very slowly but surely begins to approach and lands on top of your fingers, the top of your fingers. It is very light and surprisingly warm as it begins to sort of pokes at it before it opens its mouth, revealing what resembles a vanilla plant in bloom, and just using the petals, it sort of forces it in. Yeah.
Neat.
It, yeah. I'm gonna send you a picture of the. I'll post it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like I'm gonna like keep this a secret to anyone. I mean, it's a plant bird. I mean, that's kind of cool.
I will say Mammoth would recognize this if, as you would show it to him. These are bee nabbers. They are not of this world, actually. They actually originate the uh, from the Val from the Valderon dungeons on the second floor, the world floor. It is basically they're very very odd because despite resembling an animal with flesh and blood, they are entirely plant. It appears this one is a variation that is somehow mixed with the local flora, producing this variant. I'm just gonna put this in Thursday. He also informs you that they that as of recent they have their saliva, or what they assume is saliva, could be anything else, can be used as a extremely powerful sedative, considering where it comes from and how
It
small it
looks
is.
like a Pokemon.
It really does. It's fucking cool.
Yeah. All right. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah. Okay. While I was saying it, it's just like, oh, that's pretty neat. It's almost like a wake-up plant, but its own unique entity. So unusual.
The bee knobber begins to sniff at Jonas's hand and simply sits
Oh,
and closes its eyes, and it does not die. Okay, it just lays there.
Yeah. All right.
yeah. Oh, that's precious.
Trixie flutters up and whispers to you, "Want some bees for it?"
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, hey, it's called a bean. Apparently, it's called a bean hour, so I assume it preys on bees.
It actually does, yeah. That's one of their main sources of food, actually. Larger, or not larger, but flying insects, which does include bees, but is also not limited to, well, every other small insect that flies around, flies
Yeah.
being one of them.
Man, well, how I would love to have one of these things I've always so they could eat. I'll eat any like fucking palmetto bugs that ever tries to like come near my house.
Yeah, you probably get fat though. But either way, yeah, that is what you find. These things,
See
if
the see, see again the clip that I just posted in Trixie Chat.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically these things can, well, you can if you'd like, each day you can attempt to extract a little bit of saliva. Like wiping around its not exactly beak, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Its petals,
Yeah,
and try to get some samples.
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. So
yeah. I guess I could do that, just but with a gentle, with and like a consenting agent, not like a a harsh scientific, with forceful nature.
yeah. With normalizing, like you're just trying to be careful with that. Normalize, be like, here, I can help out with this. I've dealt with well, sentient plants and know how to be careful and know how what they can like. And well, this one being more animal, like could probably be well a new difficult challenge, but still, I might be able to help out.
This one is particularly vibrant as well, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. So as Nora will get close, she'll give the bee nabber some attention. I'll do some animal handling to see if I can get it to be friendly towards me too. That's 21.
Wow, you have a 15, yet your number was lower than mine.
Send a finger. It looks at you, and then stands up, and then with its like twig legs and thorn claws, jumps on your finger. Jumps on top of your finger.
So, I'm
Just
just,
looks at you and around.
yeah, just giving it tiny little pets with my other hand with the finger, just like giving it attention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it Archimedes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't
Get
worry, it's not gonna eat interested in eating any hearts. At least
Yeah.
I hope not this one.
Alright. So after making friends with it, I'm like, alright, Jonas said like this one
Just make
because you're the one who
just
founded
make sure
it.
it doesn't start a mass cult.
Yeah, because you're the one who found it. It is yours, but I'm gonna keep it with the my other awakened plants just so it has a friendly plant like company.
Yeah, I trust you.
Yeah, so I'll introduce the other sentient plants. It's just like an arm just going yo,
A naturally occurring sapient plant or sentient plant
Hmm.
making friends with ones that were awakened.
through magic, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is there anything else your group would like to do before continuing to investigate and travel?
Uh,
It,
I'm gonna see what I can do with these moving roses I found with alcohol.
hmm,
Not gonna use all of it. I'm just gonna use some. Just see what I can do.
it. I mean, I'm kind of trying to think like what other like potions I could possibly make.
All right.
It's very likely helpful in this situation.
You can I mean, you could attempt to like wipe its beak a little bit.
Yeah.
The Venuber, that is. According to Mammoth, a teaspoon, or half a teaspoon of a Venuber's sap, I guess, can knock out a fully grown, uh, well, uh, is it is it I know cows are the female ones, right?
Yeah,
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat. Yeah. Cows
And
are females.
yeah, it can make a bowl, a full, full healthy, extremely well taken care of bowl, and just knock them out. It is a very powerful sedative.
Yeah.
Dangerous in large amounts, but in small controlled doses, could be used to as a reagent to aid to not aid but to enhance potentially resting. Though the consumer would of course fall asleep.
Yeah.
hmm. I mean, they can
Well,
mix that in with a potion of slumber, and it can basically make it like the equivalent of melatonin.
Make it more potent.
Mega melatonin. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. I was gonna say like maybe this might be the last thing we can do before we wrap up the session because it is getting late and I'm working tomorrow.
Yeah. I guess in this case, let's I guess just to get out of the way, a survival from Mammoth and a actually no check. Actually no, wait. Oh yeah, you have to I think you have to make a few checks, Alex, for the mounted combatant.
Oh yeah, it's a
Mounted combatant proficiency in land vehicles.
yeah. I still have to do that. So how many rolls?
Make just a singular wisdom check.
Okay.
15. You're rolling well.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you begin to make your way out, the roads are clear until they're not. And with that, we end the session.
Okay.
All right.
Roads, I mean, rivers. You know what I mean?
Hit road/rivers.
Plant bird.
Yeah. But I'm curious what those moving roses what they can do.
Yeah, I will say, if you, despite plucking them out, they still move.
Yeah. So
Uh,
yeah.
Kind of weird. It's kind of hard to hold them. But
Yeah.
I mean, they might be able to grant immunity to petrification if they always move.
But
Yeah.
I might take some time to study effects and just actually distill them strictly and discern its effects on its own before I try to mix it with anything.
Yeah. What do you think of the combat? Do I have to pull out the Beholdatar?
Uh, honestly, it was.
The what?
Hold on.
Yes.
No.
Definitely.
Okay, that's your voice opinion. For me, I think it was a difficult enough encounter where we got to have fun, but it was beefy enough to survive our attacks, so we could have our fun. Like,
Those are really difficult.
Yeah, you
well,
take time.
it is the first combat entering into this place. They're gonna get harder as we go along. They're not gonna get easier. If
I
we,
mean,
It's more like an introductory into the forest and and understanding one of the things to expect.
yeah. So if you're asking for something way harder than,
Now,
yeah.
I don't think a single one of us could be.
Okay. Oh yeah. Did you want me to stop recording?
Oh yes, please.